Hi, students. Your favorite RMed person, Carrie Rosemilia here. And in this video, I want to talk to you about summer offerings. So I'm going to very quickly go over what you could do this summer. I'm sure you've heard me say at least 1,000 times that rural medicine is completely flexible. I truly believe that we can only be successful with the right fit program for the right fit student. I want to talk to you about the options that I have established for the summer. But if you are interested, then let's move forward. Absolutely no pressure. I'd also like to mention that I'm completely open to new projects, new courses, and new ways of doing our best to meet your needs. So this is our full curriculum. This is rural medicine program across the curriculum for all 4 years. At the end of your 4th year, some of you will be eligible for a micro-credential in rural medicine. This will go on your transcript and give you a little something for your ARIS application. And to be eligible for the micro-credential, you have to take part in one of our 3 courses offered this summer. The first one is Design Partners. The Design Partner course was created as a teaching elective for students during the summer after their 1st year or in their 4th year. Design Partners do just that. They design programming. This means selecting topics, speakers, sessions for Intro to Rural Health, and the case competition. Design Partners decide what the final project or workload should be for Intro to Rural Health, and I'm completely open to new ideas on how to restructure that course. For example, perhaps we do away with the case competition altogether and you are excited about creating a new final project for 1st-year medical students. That is something we can work on and pilot and try out. Some design partners take on very specific roles for us, like stories for the Instagram. We have one person who kind of keeps up with our Instagram. We have some that conduct outreach to local communities, or some who do our social events. So whatever you might be interested in that just keeps the program up and running, would happy to work with you on some of those initiatives. Some design partners have research projects that they'd like to be a part of or to create. For example, Breyer Burtock is currently working with Dr. Lauren Germain, Alana Sitnick, who is a current 3rd year, and me on a professionalism study. So we collected data on how students defined professionalism, and we have submitted a manuscript for that work. And Breyer and Alana actually did a teaching session last weekend with a group of community preceptors. So a bunch of community preceptors were all together at a conference, and Alana and Breyer ran that session on our perceptions of what professionalism means to both medical students and to the community preceptors. So this course is also just a catch-all. So it means whatever you want to do, I'm in. If you're interested in being a design partner this summer, you don't have to be on campus to do so. You can do so remotely, and you would complete the design partner survey, and the link is available in Brightspace. The next option is Rural Immersion Week. We've been doing Rural Immersion Week pretty consistently for quite a few years, but we decided to switch things up. The course runs for just 1 week, the first full week of June. So small groups of students, meaning groups of like 3 or 5, will live and train in a host community from Monday until Friday. This year, some of our host sites are being paired with specialty interest or something unique about that site. So we are looking into doing trauma and wilderness medicine for those interested in emergency medicine and trauma in Saranac Lake. We are looking into doing an addiction medicine and psychiatry focus in Canton and Potsdam. We are looking at combining family medicine with maternal and child health with culinary medicine in Lowville. And we are looking at doing a session or a week on incarceration health in Auburn. So students will get hands-on clinical experiences, both within those specialty realms as well as different other specialties. But their core final projects will be focused on those different topics. So we'll be creating a complete application for those who are interested in Rural Immersion Week. But for now, just to gauge interest, we are asking if you are interested in Rural Immersion Week, the first week of June. You will fill out the Immersion Week survey, which is located in Brightspace. The last option is what we call RMed Lite. So this course was created by a student who's now in his 4th year, Gabe Alanya. Gabe wanted to go back home to Glens Falls for the summer and just do a ton of clinical experiences. At that time, he felt like he was really light in his first year on getting exposure to taking good histories and physical exams. So he knew if he went home and worked with a bunch of physicians, he could potentially get his hands on patients and just get his skills up to par for his 2nd year. So by signing up for this course, we created it as a unique elective for Gabe, and it allowed him to be insured at his hospital to be able to do clinical experiences. So as a medical student, unless you want to just do basic shadowing, you have to be insured to be credentialed at a hospital. And typically they want you to be taking and part of a course. And so that's why we created this course. Over time, Gabe and I and Dr. Ostrander, our medical director for rural medicine, we wrote unique logging requirements. And essentially, we kind of mimicked what students do in their 3rd year in the RMed program. So Gabe did a little bit of surgery, a little bit of emergency medicine, and a little bit of family medicine, mostly to see if that's where he wanted to do those 3 core clinical rotations in his 3rd year. But really, he just spent a lot of time in the emergency room. This RMed program, we will talk about next year. It is also an option. So we won't get into that in this PowerPoint. So like I said, Gabe thought it was important that students do a little inpatient and a little outpatient. Over time, we kind of restructured the course, but it pretty much runs as he created it and wanted it to be. You can do just 2 weeks of RMed Lite in one specialty area, or you can do it the whole summer and do lots of different specialties. It really is up to what you're interested in and the host community and whether or not they have preceptors willing to teach you in the summer. Also, housing. You have to be at a place that allows for you to either live at home or have housing provided for you. So if you're interested, your next step is completing the RMed Lite survey, which is available on Brightspace. If you decide to take the summer doing research in another department or partying or getting married or vacationing or just going home and working or spending the entire summer watching Netflix, that is completely fine. And hopefully we will connect again in your 2nd year. Journey Mapping is your 2nd year course for the Rural Medical Scholars Program, and it's a new course. You will be in a small group paired with 1 community physician and 1 of their patients, as well as a 4th year medical student who facilitates some sessions. So through guided, facilitated sessions, you will come to know your patient's journey through the healthcare system. And it's a very intimate experience where you get to know your patient as well as the patient-physician relationship in a very unique way. We meet just once a month, much like we do in Intro to Rural Health. You will present your patient's journey at a student symposium, which is held in March. I will automatically enroll you into the journey mapping course at the start of your 2nd year. Like over the summer, I kind of send all of your names to the registrar, and I'll send you a note letting you know, hey, I signed you up for journey mapping. Here's the syllabus. If you decide to not continue in the Rural Medical Scholars Program and decide to not take the Journey Mapping course, that is completely fine. You'll just send me a message and I will let the registrar know and drop you from that course. So I look forward to working with you. Please feel free to schedule time for us to talk. As you're moving through your summer plans, make us your backup plan if you'd like. Fill out your summer schedule with all the things that you definitely need and want to do. And if you have time to do Rural Immersion Week or Design Partners or RMed Light, we will work within your established schedule to make it happen. And that is all I have. Thank you so much. And we will talk again soon. Bye.